Hey Jasmine, I just got off work.
What do you mean?
I worked half of Sunday, right? I guess this is my compensatory day off.
Oh, I see. Well then, can I ask you to do some shopping?
What? Why should I go shopping on my compensatory day off?
Why are you talking like that? I'm just asking you to do some shopping.
I'm going to my parents' house now.
What's wrong all of a sudden?
Well, I haven't seen my mother for a while, so I thought I'd check in on her.
Oh, I see. Unexpected random kindness, is it?
What do you mean, unexpected? I care about my mother, you know. I send her a Mother's Day present every year. I send her a bouquet of flowers on her birthday every year. When I get a bonus, I treat her a delicious meal. I treat my mother well.
You know, I'm the one doing all that.
Shut up. What you're doing is the same thing I'm doing.
Whatever. If you're going to your parents' house, you should bring some of her favorite snacks. She likes new snacks, you know. I think she'll be happy if you bring something new, don't you?
Oh, yes. That's right. I'll look for it at the department store near the station. Isn't it a pity that you worked so hard for my mother? Even though she hates you so much, you always remember to take care of her. In a way, I admire that.
What? Your mother hates me? I don't think so.
What? Didn't you know that she hates you? You're easygoing, aren't you?
She and I both have cool personality, so we're easy to get along with. I've never felt like she hated me.
Well, you're lucky if you feel that way. It must be a shock to you to think that she hates you. Well, I'll tell her that I bought her a pastry box because of your thoughtfulness. So, I'm going to stay over there today.
Okay. Hey, Henry. Did you get to your parents' house already? I just called to see how you were doing. How's your mother?
Oh, I arrived safe and sound. She's been a bit of a mess with all the traveling, but she's doing fine as usual.
Sounds good.
You don't really care, do you?
What?
Mom and I are shopping at the mall right now. I'm kind of busy, so I'll call you later. Don't call me every time for something stupid. Mom's mad at you too.
Why?
She wants me to divorce you because you're so inconsiderate.
What do you mean? I don't understand.
Nobody wants to be disturbed at a family reunion, you know?
She's not the kind of person to get upset over something like that. I know she's always cool. And she's not the kind of person who enjoys a company like that.
What? You don't know my mother well enough to know what she's like. She's not cool when she's with me. Everyone has two sides.
She doesn't seem like that kind of person to me. She's always so dignified. I think she's just treating you as one ordinary son. I like that about her.
What is it with you? Are you saying I'm lying? She's my mother, so I know her better than anyone else. You still have a doubt? Then I'll let you talk to her.
What?
Hi, Jasmine. I haven't seen you for a while. How are you?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I am now talking to Zoe, right? It's hard to tell over WhatsApp text.
Yes, that's correct. I'm not good with all the gadgets, so I don't even use a smartphone, and I don't have WhatsApp.
I see, I understand.
You can't believe your own husband? I was looking at this text. I don't know if it's right for a married couple to doubt what their husbands say.
Oh.
And just when we were enjoying our mother and son reunion? What is it with you for interrupting it like this? You're an adult now. I expect you to be considerate. If you can't care about Henry, I'll have to ask you to consider divorce.
What?
I'll let you talk to Henry now.
Fine, I get it.
So, don't contact me anymore because she's angry too.
Is it Henry again?
Yeah, that's right.
So it's not Zoe anymore, right?
That's right. You're such a pain.
Is she a magician or is she a psychic?
Huh? What a stupid thing to say. I'm going to end this text because my mom's mad at me for taking so much time on WhatsApp.
I'm with Zoe right now.
What?
Who is this woman I'm with? Is she her twin? A clone? Or is she using magic to go back and forth instantly?
Are you kidding me? Come on, Mom's already pissed off.
Mom? Who the heck is there?
Huh? What do you mean? I'm shopping with her right now. You're trying to trick me, aren't you? What do you think you're doing?
I can't believe I was a twin. I'm surprised myself. I'd like to meet her.
Is it you, Mom?
Yes, it is. How many more of me are out there in this world? And you said I don't have a phone and I don't have WhatsApp?
Well, yes.
I do have a smartphone and I use WhatsApp too. I'll text you from my account to prove it. Just wait a minute.
Is this Henry?
It's your mother.
Can you see the message? Huh? What is all this?
It means I can text you. By the way, Jasmine and I have exchanged contact information. We don't talk often, but sometimes we text. Just to give her an update on what's going on.
Are you really my mother?
Yes, I am. I'm with Jasmine right now. We were just talking about going to a nice restaurant for dinner tonight. I'm so glad she saved me.
Wait a minute. What do you mean? I don't understand.
I came here to see my friend from high school. Mary. You remember her, right?
Oh, she lives there now?
Yes, she does. It takes 2 hours by bus to get here, so it's hard for me to see her. But since it's a 2-hour bus ride, we decided to take the plunge and meet up.
I see.
It was really fun seeing her for the first time in a few years. After we parted on good terms, I was heading to the bus stop to go home. The light at the intersection on the main street was about to turn red, so I ran. I hadn't ran in a long while, and my legs got tangled up. I fell down in the middle of the intersection.
What?
I was so embarrassed that I got up right away. When I finished crossing the crosswalk, my legs were tingling, my stockings were ripped, and my knees were bleeding and my skirt was torn. It was like from heaven to hell. I was a wreck all of a sudden.
Seriously?
On top of that, my heel broke, and I had to limp around on my feet. It's embarrassing to walk to the bus stop in such a mess. My feet were aching. Even if I could get on the bus, you can imagine the misery I'd be in, can't you? So I had no choice but to call Jasmine, and she came right away.
I see. I told her what happened. It was about 2 hours after you texted her to let her know that you were coming to my home. I see. So that's what happened. But you never said anything about coming to my home, did you? I just checked the chat history, and it looks like you didn't even contact me 2 hours ago either. Right. But maybe it's my age, or maybe I'm just forgetful these days. I thought maybe I just don't remember. I asked Jack, who lives across the street, to take a look at my house. But he said there was no sign of you coming home. He checked on the house several times. I see. I should have said hello to Jack. You were out of town, so I was just chilling at a nearby cafe. What? You told Jasmine you were shopping with me at the shopping mall. I know exactly what you told her. I know. Henry, stop lying. What do you mean you were going back to my home and stay overnight? And you talk like I don't think well of Jasmine. What are you doing and where are you? I just wanted to come visit you. What's wrong with a son going to see his mother? Isn't it natural? Yes, it is. I would be glad if you really think so and act like it. But your explanation to Jasmine and your actions don't make sense, do they? It's not right, no matter how you look at it. It's for a variety of reasons. Can you tell me what they are? No, I don't think you would understand. I'm your mother. I think I can understand. No, I mean... Jasmine is saying something. What? She said she's got some important information. What important information?
Hi, Henry. Can I talk to you for a minute?
What is it?
You're cheating on me, aren't you?
Huh? What are you saying all of a sudden? It's true that my explanation may not match my actions, but I don't think you should assume that I'm cheating on you.
That's what I thought too, so I looked into it as soon as possible.
What?
You have been staying in a hotel lately because of work, right? That's why I thought you might be staying out overnight for work, so I called your company.
Huh? Why are you acting so selfish?
The person who responded to my inquiry was willing to look into it. He told me that employee schedules are centrally managed, so that all employees can check them. Your company's employee management is wonderful, isn't it?
Yes, but...
You definitely took a Sunday off.
Of course I did. There's no way I would lie.
But that wasn't all.
Huh?
You were supposed to spend 2 nights with me at a company retreat, 2 hours away by car.
There must be some kind of mistake.
No, sir. I even checked with the manager of the recreation center. He said that there is indeed an employee and his wife staying there under your name. But I'm with your mother now, right? And I'm not even driving there. What does this mean?
Well, it means...
I'm going to have dinner with your mother. I can't afford to go to the recreation center to stay the night, can I? What does this mean? I have no idea, so will you please explain it to me?
I don't know anything. Maybe the scheduling system is having a temporary glitch.
That can't be it. They checked for other employees just to be sure. Nobody else had a wrong schedule.
How am I supposed to know that? Don't do something on your own and then ask me to explain it to you. Bye. Hey, Jasmine. There's a department head from the company at the recreation center. What's going on?
I don't know. How would I know about the head of your department?
I just ran into him when I finished eating breakfast.
So?
It was you, wasn't it? What are you going to do about it?
It wasn't me, but the person who handled my inquiry the other day was someone named Kevin. Maybe he has something to do with it.
It's Director Kevin. The person you spoke to on the phone was the department manager.
Oh, so that's why. When I called, I was told that there's a rumor going around that you and the woman at the reception are getting along well, and that I should be careful.
What? Kevin told you that?
Maybe he thought your vacation this time was suspicious and went to the recreation center.
That's a lie, right?
According to Kevin, the other woman is hot and only 24 years old, right?
He even knows that much?
It sounds like it. Maybe he went there to get the proof of it.
What for?
I don't know. I think the company has its own rules, don't you think? You might want to check the articles of incorporation to lessen the shock.
You... Hey, Jasmine, how are you doing?
Of course I'm fine.
Actually, I called you to ask a favor.
What?
Would you reduce my alimony? It seems that the Articles of Incorporation states that there is a prohibition against adultery in the company. And so, I had to resign for violating the rules.
Oh, I knew it. That's what happens when you make a move on a young girl like that.
I wouldn't mind getting back together with you. I'd rather be back than live like this with no money.
What do you mean you'd rather be back with me? Don't be silly.
What? I'd really like to avoid paying alimony.
That's impossible. You were crazy about the receptionist, weren't you? That's why you even lied to me and tried to meet her, right? You thought if you caused problems with my relationship with your mother, it would get us divorced. And therefore you could avoid paying alimony, right?
What?
I know this is very unfortunate, but your mother and I were on good terms, and we even exchanged WhatsApp.
That's the thing. Why didn't you tell me that you and Mom were exchanging WhatsApp?
It's not that I didn't tell you. We exchanged it in front of you at a dinner party before we got married.
What? Was it?
You don't remember anything about our marriage? It's all in the past for you.
No, that's not it.
I'm cool and so is your mother. So basically, it's a hassle to get in touch with each other on WhatsApp. So we don't communicate often, but we'd at least give each other updates on what's going on. I know it's late to say this, but...
Oh no, you really won't consider a reduction in alimony?
It's obvious, isn't it? Listen to yourself. Just sign the divorce papers and pay the alimony, okay?
Wait a minute. Jasmine. Jasmine? Will you pick up the phone, please?
Hey, why are you calling so early in the morning? You're insane. I have to leave for work in a minute.
Please. I know it's my fault, and I know the divorce is inevitable, but just reconsider reducing the alimony. I'm really broke.
I don't care if you're broke.
I paid a lot of money to that woman. That's why I lost my savings and everything. Please. Have some mercy and please reduce the alimony.
Stop pestering. I would never do that.
Jasmine, answer the phone, please.
You're really bothering me every single morning.
I don't even have a place to live. I went back to my parents' house yesterday, and my mom refused to let me in.
I'm sure she did. I wouldn't blame her.
What?
Your mother told me. She told me that your parents divorced because your father cheated on her. She said you did the same thing as your father.
Is that so? I said to her that she would feel safer if I stayed with her instead of living alone. So that's why she yelled at me so hard.
Your mother said that a man who commits adultery is unforgivable. She said you are like your father, only in a weird way, and that you are really pathetic. So she said she'd turn you away if you came to her house.
She even told me that she was going to break off our relationship. She told me never to contact her again. She said I should take responsibility for my own actions because I brought this to myself.
Well, I think that's the right opinion in general. I don't think she did anything wrong.
Don't talk to me like I'm a stranger.
But I'm already a stranger to you. It's none of my business what happens to you.
How am I supposed to live from now on if I don't have money?
I guess the first thing you have to do is find a new job.
I'm asking for help because I can't get a job right away. I don't even have enough money to eat tomorrow.
Then why don't you look for a job which comes with a dormitory?
Huh?
You could start there and then upgrade when you have enough money.
Hey, don't make it sound like it's someone else's problem. I have pride too, you know?
Don't talk to me about pride. You have no money, right? You don't have a place to live, right? Then why don't you just start from where you are? Please don't depend on me or your mother. We have nothing to do with you anymore.
Oh no.
It's you, not anyone else, who brought this to yourself, okay? You'd better reflect on it and think things over while you live your life. Well then, take care of your alimony payment.
Wait a minute. I said I have no money. How do you expect me to pay alimony? Jasmine!
I don't care. After that, I submitted the divorce papers to the city office, and the divorce was officially granted. Henry and the cheating partner paid me alimony, and I was free. He had been complaining so much that he wanted a reduction in alimony. But when I threatened to go to court if he didn't pay, he agreed to pay it in one lump sum. He must have had savings. He lied to me until the very end. Zoe became even angrier and declared that she would not give him any of her inheritance. When Henry was informed of this, he got down on his knees with tears in his eyes. He went down to the bottom, and the woman with whom he had an affair dumped him easily. Well, that's not very attractive, is it? Zoe and I continue to text as good acquaintances now. We are planning to have dinner soon for the first time since the divorce.